Hello YouTube, this is Rasan for Mavwa Canadian Immigration Made Easy, and in this video we're going to talk about the new pathway to permanent residency for 90,000 essential workers and international graduates. This new pathway opens on May 6 and includes 90,000 PR distributed as follows: 20,000 for temporary workers in healthcare, 30,000 for temporary workers in essential occupations, and 40,000 for international students who graduated from Canadian institutions. In this specific video, we're going to take a look at the international student stream selection criteria. You're going to find the links in the description. So the background basically says that the target is 401,000 admissions for 2021, but because of COVID and because the borders are closed, now the government of Canada is making it easier for applicants within Canada to apply for PR. Conditions, eligibility requirements. So there are basically 9 criteria if you want to apply under this stream, and don't be scared, it's actually easier than the Canadian Experience class. So let's go. Here we start. Criteria number 1 is have completed a program of study at one of the following designated learning institutions. So the first step is to determine if your institution is a designated learning institution. To do that, you go to this page here at the bottom and you scroll down. So let's say, for example, if we want to take a look at Queen's University in Ontario, you come here, you click on Ontario, you do a quick search for Queen, and you're going to see that Queen's College of Business and Queen's University are all designated institutions with their DLI number here. As well, an important information on this page is that they offer the postgraduate work permit. So if you are still a student, make sure that the program you're following actually offers a PGWP, because that will enable you to remain in Canada after you graduate and start working temporarily while you apply for PR. Okay, so this is the first criteria, is to graduate from a designated learning institution. The second criteria is to have been granted one of the following credentials. Basically, you have a list of diploma that are eligible, and you have all of them here, which include pretty much any diploma you can find in Canada, and make sure that it has at least 900 hours in duration. This is the bare minimum in order to be able to qualify under this stream. Okay, so that's criteria number 2. Criteria number 3 is to have been authorized to study in Canada. In simpler terms, that means that you must have had a study permit to follow your studies. Then criteria number 4, you must have a job in Canada and a work permit. You see it here. Be employed in Canada with a valid permit or authorization to work. So if you don't currently have a work permit or a job, you won't be eligible under this stream. The 5th criteria is about the language benchmark. This is why I said that it's actually easier than the Canadian Experience class, because the Canadian Experience class requires 7 in the Canadian language benchmark, whereas this new stream only requires 5. So if you score a 5, which is pretty easy to do, in English or in French, you meet this criteria, and in order to score 5, you need to take a test in one of the official recognized tests. For English, it's the IELTS General and the CELPIP General. And for French is the TEF Canada and the TCF Canada. And remember, you must score 5 in each of the Canadian language benchmark, which are listening, speaking, writing, and reading. Moving on, criteria number 6, you have to be in Canada, period, with a valid temporary status and be physically present at the time of the application. As of now, because of COVID-19, the borders are closed. So if you're outside of Canada, you're not eligible. Number 7, intend to reside in a province other than Quebec, because Quebec does their own thing. Number 8 is that you need to apply online. You can't submit a paper application. Everything goes through the online portal. If you don't know how to submit an application online, check out our video on how to create a CIC account. It's in the forms playlist. And finally, the last criteria is to not be inadmissible. Inadmissible means that you are either medically, financially, or criminally inadmissible. If you have a serious or contagious disease, you might be medically inadmissible. That's the doctor that will say whether or not you are. Criminally inadmissible, that means that you have some criminal charges on your account, and that might render you inadmissible. And the final one is financial inadmissibility, is where you don't meet the proof of funds. But this one doesn't apply here because one of the criteria is to have a job. So if you have a job, you don't have to meet the proof of funds. Hence, the financial inadmissibility is waived. So those are the main criteria. Let's review them quickly. Number one, graduate from a DLI, designated learning institution. You'll find the link in the description to find out if your institution is actually a DLI. Number two, have a diploma that is listed. And if not, have at least 900 hours of study to get that diploma. Then you must have had a study permit while you were studying in Canada. You must have a job in Canada and the work permit to be allowed to work. You must score a level 5 in the CLBs or higher. You have to be in Canada at the time of the application, to intend to live outside the province of Quebec, to apply online, and to not be inadmissible. Those are the 9 criteria for this new stream. Here you have other criteria for family members. So if you qualify and want to include your spouse or your conjugal partner in your application, same if they're inside or outside of Canada. And here you can see that the maximum is 40,000 application. And this program will close either when the 40,000 applications will be reached or by November 5th, 2021. That's it for me. I hope you found this video useful. If you have any question, write them down in the comments below. If you want to know more about immigration to Canada, subscribe to the channel. And if you like the video, please give us a thumbs up. That encourages the channel and that helps me stay motivated. All right, take care. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.